Johnny Murphy, another fella that come in as a young boy at 17 years of age. He was an immediate success, had played open age football in the Diamond Valley League and been a success there, and stepped into our side, and certainly from the first game he played, everyone admired the way he went about playing his game, and as the years went by, he finished up being captain of Fitzroy and certainly set a fine example on how to play Australian rules football. But the greatest player that I ever played with at Fitzroy was Gary Wilson. He, right from the time he first started with the seniors, he was an outstanding team player, had tremendous skills, and often he would hang on for the ball a little bit too long, mainly to not waste a kick. He'd hold the ball till he could finally see a lead and deliver the ball down the ground, with the result that often he did get knocked around quite a lot. But he's still a great player today and an outstanding team man.
In 1976, Fitzroy started a recruiting drive, which was to lay the foundations for its present success. In 1978, Fitzroy again moved to recruit stars to lift it up the ladder. The team improved immediately with these players and humbled North Melbourne in the 1978 night grand final. North kicked 2 goals in the first 3.5 minutes, and they were the only goals they kicked for the rest of the match. Fitzroy ran out winners by 76 points.
Quinlan at centre half back. Scores dead level, 2 goals for 16 apiece. And we've played 13.5 minutes. Back it goes there, and we see Quinlan clear as he gets the ball over the half forward on a chance now for McMahon to mark, and he does. He's out there about 55 metres out from goal. The ball drops a bit short. Wilson's got his hands, but couldn't hold the mark. Irwin spins out of the pack beautifully. Another hand pass coming over now to Thompson. A running shot for goal. It doesn't make the distance.
McMahon comes in. He's got the ball in front of him now. Here's a chance for Fitzroy. He almost stopped one there. The hand pass is effective. A shot for goal by McMahon. Handled by that. And he's put it through. Ball drives the Lions into attack once more. Wilson's kick. Beecroft. He has angle as well as distance. Lining them up very deliberately as Bob Beecroft shoots for goal. It's going pretty close. That's not a bad kick, I tell you what. As the match favourites North Melbourne try and battle it out. Can they save the match? Gary Wilson gets pushed over and gets 15 metres for that Gary Carlton. That wasn't very smart. Goal! Whoops!
Out by Alexander again, and Quinlan gets a go. And there's Irwin driving it well down towards the goals. A chance. Can he mark it? Beecroft, he's got it! What a beautiful mark! As the ball comes over to Quinlan again. He steps around Sutton, gets a hand pass back, but he goes after himself. He goes for a long kick. Up it goes towards the full forward zone. Coming out is Robert Walls. Down he goes. In goes McCarthy. He's clear. There's a goal coming up. Yes, sir! He's hit the post.
In 1979, with Bill Stephen as coach, Fitzroy defeated Richmond by a record high score of 238 points. The Lions at last made the finals.
In 1979, we did get up to the finals with some, tremendous performances. I think we broke something like 6 or 7 or even perhaps more records that year, and we had an absolutely colossal year, and it was really great to see the excitement. I can remember coming into always in my memory will be coming into the rooms and seeing the streamers around the rooms, and the rooms absolutely packed with supporters on training nights, and that was when we'd made it. We'd made the finals, and it was one of the most exciting times that I can ever remember in football, and I was tickled pink, of course, to be associated with it.
Fitzroy defeated Essendon by 81 points in the elimination final, but lost to Collingwood by 22 points in the first semi.
Well, in the late 70s, players such as Bernie Quinlan, Max Richardson, Kevin Higgins, Len Thompson and myself, we had a lot of experience, and I think we were of value for a year or two, excepting Bernie, of course, who's still playing very good football. But I think our experience helped the club, and it was a big thing for Fitzroy to play in finals in '79. I could liken it somewhat to being in a premiership side, the excitement around the place at that time. So the foundation was laid then, and the club continued to recruit, this time looking at younger players, and the younger players who've now been here for 2, 3, 4 seasons, they're certainly starting to show how good they are.
1980 was a traumatic year for the Lions. appalling form saw the team win the wooden spoon for the first time since 1966. Mid-season, Bill Stephen announced that he would not continue as coach in 1981. The club announced that it was effectively bankrupt, and the administration pressed for Fitzroy to move to Sydney. Opposition by supporters ended prospects of a move to Sydney, and near the end of the year, a new administration took over, led by former player Keith Weirgard. Robbie Walls was appointed coach for 1981, and from the start of the season, the team's performance improved. The club was once again united and working towards a common goal. We've already spoken of our centenary year success. In 1984, the Lions started poorly, but they stormed their way into the finals, winning their last 6 games, only to be beaten by Collingwood in the elimination final. And of course, Bernie Quinlan again kicked the ton, finishing with 105 goals. Adding to Fitzroy's new success was Bernie Quinlan's Brownlow medal win. This year, Bernie was again in top form, kicking 84 and ending second on the goal-kicking list. Bernie also reached the exceptional milestone of 350 games on the last game of the season, and I can't see him hanging up his well-worn super boots too soon. I believe Bernie typifies Fitzroy's fighting spirit. In recent years, our proud and historic club has tasted some success and will again very soon. I'm sure the guts and determination the Roys have shown over the past 102 years will ensure the Lions' roar will be heard again far and wide in the coming years. The legacy of our past champions and the ability of our present and developing champions will make sure of that.